Well, hello there, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, for those of you who are brand new around here, and I like to talk about affordable living and intentional homemaking. And just recently, although I don't know how recent it's going to be when this video actually comes out because I'm not sure I'm going to schedule it, but we have somewhat recently purchased a beautiful 1800s farmhouse, and we are loving kind of getting it organized, put together, getting everything kind of done up. And this is my brand new, I'm gonna call it master bathroom, but truly it's the only bathroom on the second floor, although it is connected to our master bedroom. So we're gonna utilize it like that. But it is a beautiful space. It needs a lot of updating, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of growing on me. It is a mauvey pink color, tile everywhere. There is beautiful dark blue walls, and then also beautiful blue floral wallpaper everywhere. And the wallpaper is a vibe. Like, I'm really liking it. It's growing on me. It's granny chic, and I feel like I'm in my granny chic era. It goes with this farmhouse so lovely. So we're definitely going to be keeping the wallpaper for some time. I want to try to maybe do some DIYs with the tile. I've already talked about that in my house tour, and if you missed that, I will definitely link it below. But today we are going to be deep cleaning this bathroom for a couple of reasons. It's new to us, so we want to make sure that it is tip-top clean before we start using it on a regular basis. There's another full bathroom downstairs, so that's the one we've been using right now. And the other thing is, when we got the floors redone, a lot of sawdust got kicked up into this room. So there's like a layer of sawdust on everything. So I want to clean all of that off and kind of just scrub the bathroom clean as best as I possibly can and make it beautiful so we can start utilizing it as a family. And I might put a little bit of decor up. I'm not totally sure yet. This is definitely not going to be like a remodel or reno video. It's just kind of deep cleaning and getting it in tip-top shape for use. So if you have something that you need to deep clean, maybe you can do that along with me. This can be encouragement to you to get out and start scrubbing either a bathroom or a kitchen or a laundry space, wherever it might be, your living room. Come along and deep clean with me. We can do this together, friends. And let's get into the video. So as I was putting together this video and just taking time to spend in our new house, I have a lot of thoughts. I actually filmed this video about a month ago, so we have already been spending the past month hanging out in this space, utilizing it, and I'm very grateful to have two fully functioning bathrooms. But I wanted to take a moment and really discuss what it looks like when we have enough. And I'm saying this really to myself, I'm preaching to myself here, because when we first bought this house, I saw all of the things that just absolutely needed to be fixed, needed to be changed, needed to be upgraded, needed to be updated. And that was all I could focus on when I saw the house. And now that we've been in the house for a few months, not a super long time, we've been here for about 2.5 months now, I am really seeing this space for what it is, and I am taking time to allow our budget to take a nice breather. Since moving, everybody who has moved in general, but even have moved more recently since the housing market has just gone completely insane, knows that buying a house is so expensive. And now that housing costs are so much more money, the cost to actually buy it, aka the money that you have to pay for your taxes, the money that you have to pay for your
realtor fees, all the different fees, all the different extra bits and bobs, they cost so much more money because the housing prices cost so much more money. So in having this huge flux of money going through, we want to take some time to really just take a breather, let our budget breathe, let us recoup some of our savings again, and kind of establish what it is that we are looking for in our home in general as we move forward. So one of the things that I wanted to do immediately was just completely transform this bathroom, but I knew that that probably was not a financially wise decision for us to make, given the fact that we just purchased the home. And here's the thing, there's so much of this bathroom that is so far out of date. Like, there's so much that just is not my style. I don't like it. The mouthy tones are crazy, but I have been spending so much time just wandering around this house and realizing how blessed we are, how incredibly blessed we are to even be living here in the first place. This house has so much land. The property is so peaceful. The wind is whipping through the trees currently, and it is just giving me so many cozy farm vibes. I love everything about it. And even the pieces of it that are not typically my style, that aren't something that I would really want to go for, I'm taking time to just be grateful for those things and say, hey, this is actually enough. What we have is enough. We are doing what we can for our family right now, and I'm grateful that we have this beautiful space, this beautiful home that God has blessed us with to be able to just live in and enjoy time together as a family. So we're taking time to clean this place up. Like I said, we had gotten a lot of work done to the house, and there was a ton of sawdust everywhere. Also, see this little flip of the wallpaper here? If anybody knows exactly how I can fix that, a bunch of the wallpaper is peeling up, and instead of just ripping it down, I'd really like to save it. Even though the bathroom itself is not my style, I really do love the wallpaper. Like I was saying earlier, it's a vibe, it's really beautiful. If the tile was maybe white, I think I would enjoy this entire space a little bit more than I am right now, but I just think that it is so cozy. It's such a cute vibe. You saw how big the bathroom was. I haven't had a chance to take like a soak in the tub yet, but that is one of my absolute most favorite like later fall, early winter things to do, is to just take a nice relaxing bath with some Epsom salt. I think it's great on my muscles, and I'm so excited to have a tub that's literally like twice the size of my tub from the old house. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is I've been going through and I've been marking down all of the things that I am thankful for, that I'm grateful for, that we didn't have previously. We didn't have 2 showers or 2 bathtubs in our old house. So I'm trying to take time to go through and say, thank you, Lord, for blessing us with a house that gives us 2 bathtubs, 2 spaces to get clean every single day. And I'm grateful that we have multiple sinks in this household. Again, we had just 1 full bath in our old house and a half bath. So having those 2 different spaces has been so lovely. And I've been taking time to say thank you that we have 2 sinks in this bathroom. You get the picture. Just being incredibly grateful for what the Lord has given us and what we are able to do in this space. And I'm so grateful that we have had the time to move into this home and to recognize that what we have been given is enough, that what we have is enough. Just taking time to kind of watch all of the different videos from the hurricanes that have hit and what everybody has lost really just, again, brings so much into perspective about what we've been given, what we have, having to keep up, quote unquote, with the Joneses, and making everything in my house look perfectly aesthetic every single time I try to redesign a space, because let's face it, half of my content, or the majority of my content, is about decorating and making your home look very cozy, comfortable, have this very beautiful, pleasing aesthetic look to it. But honestly, watching all those families just sob as their houses literally floated away in the different hurricanes has just brought such a perspective shift for me to be like, thank you, Lord, that we have a warm, safe, dry home that our kids can grow up in. Our oldest is 3, our youngest is 1. So our intention is that this will be their one and only home that they spend the majority of their lives growing up in, or at least their childhood growing up in. And I'm just so grateful that God has blessed us with the ability to give this to them. And I want to make that my focus instead of looking at all of the things that I could be doing to make the space aesthetically more pleasing than it currently is, and really just loving what it looks like for what it is, for what we've been given. Now, even though we have been taking the time to really love this space and be grateful for what we've been given, I've also been trying to let my creativity really kind of come through and see how we can kind of fix this up without having to break the bank to do so. So one of the things I was thinking initially is to maybe paint this lovely 2-sink vanity space that there is here. This had to have been replaced in the 90s. I'm pretty sure this entire bathroom is from the 80s or 90s because this blonde wood was so incredibly popular at that time period. And so I'm really excited to maybe find a fun paint color to paint this. I've talked in the past about painting the tile, if I can find a nice white tile paint, and I think that will be something that we can easily do to make the bathroom look beautiful, but to not have to spend a ton of money, because affordable living is something that I am absolutely focused on. We are a 1-income household. My husband is the sole earner for our family, and I am a stay-at-home mom and homemaker, and I really enjoy having that dynamic between the two of us. It really lets us excel in our own personal lanes, and I love that we are able to be two halves of a whole that make up the beauty of our home and our family life together. But with keeping that in mind, that means that we only have the support of 1 income. So we have to become a little bit more thriftier, a little bit more creative with how we utilize our funds, and focus on building that together as a family. So I think that painting both the vanity and possibly this nice wooden cabinet above the toilet, which is just across from the vanity, the same color might give it a nice fun pop and bring it into a little bit more of a modern feel. Now the fun stuff with decorating, there's a lot of brass in this room, so I decided to accent the entire room with some gorgeous brass picture frames. I thought that would look really beautiful, and I picked all frames that have kind of a floral or more natural looking motif to them so that they went well with the wallpaper, and I just love how all of it came together. It's a very simple look, but it is beautiful. And then I wanted to finish off the bathtub by putting my favorite soaking tray straight across the tub. I love this. I got this from my mother-in-law, I think 1 or 2 Christmases ago, and it is super duper cozy, and it makes the bathroom space so fun to take a nice long cozy bath in and relax. I can't wait, like I said, to get some bath salts into this tub and take a nice cozy bath. I love the tub. I love that the window is right there. I think it's going to be super lovely to just look out at the stars as I take a nice long bath this winter season. And I finished off I guess you could call it decorating. We'll say it like that, with a couple of baskets. One is our basket trash can, and the other one is a basket that I like to keep rolls of toilet paper in. The toilet paper holder on this side there is currently broken, so I do need to get that fixed so that we can actually have a toilet paper roll there. But having the basket there is super easy. We've just had our toilet paper sitting there the past month or so, and it's just as simple. You just pick it up and grab it. And then the last thing is some amazingly scented olive oil hand soap. After scrubbing the floors, they came out beautiful, and I just love how the entire bathroom is, like I said, cozy and comfortable. Maybe not my style or vibe, but it is absolutely enough, and I'm so grateful for this space. I'm also so grateful for you guys. If you are brand new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm so grateful for all of my subscribers. I love chatting with you guys. You are all the kindest, most wonderful people. I love having chats with you every single week. Like I said, subscribe if you are new, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below introducing yourself if you are new. I can't wait to talk to you guys in a future video. I will see you next week, my friends. Have a lovely week. Bye.